Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any cross watchers, always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides, what is the next love? What is new love coming towards you? Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. I do have some charms and initials, so we will be using those as well. Let's call on our guides. Let's see what they have for you today. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that is going on around us? What is coming towards us? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have passion. Oh, I want passion. This feeling of, I don't know, I just felt like my heart was full. You know, it was just this kind of fullness, or somebody coming into my life and just kind of opening up my heart and making me realize that I'm still alive, making me realize that I'm still young, no matter how old you are. That you still can love at any age, kind of a feeling. So that was nice. And I have grace. By the grace of God go I. How lucky I am to have this love. I have innocence. Playing a daisy. They're saying a daisy energy. So look for the daisies. Daisies blooming, something like that. This feeling of innocence, our inner children wanting to play, wanting to have fun again, wanting to laugh, the person who makes you laugh, the person who you just enjoy being with. So sometimes that's all it takes. I just love being with you. Generosity, honeysuckle. I have somebody coming into my energy that will be good to you, kind, caring, generous. So let's see what they have. Let's see what our cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. Tell me more about this passionate, generous person. What is this going on around us? I have a Two of Wands. I have a Star. I have a Two of Pentacles. And I have a World. I'm going to say, for somebody out there who has somebody that you feel like is hesitant or on the fence, that they haven't made up their mind, that they're not sure what they want, I do feel like they've been giving a lot of thought to their own future. And I do feel like they choose you. I feel that you've opened their heart. I feel the passion. Maybe they weren't expecting this change in their life at this time, but if they were to really ask themselves, is this everything I could have hoped for? And they're saying everything I could have hoped for and more. So it's one of those connections that I always hoped it would be good, but it's actually better. This is what I've been hoping for. This is what I've been waiting for. They could have been putting it on hold or pause for a little while. They could have been delaying their reaction. They could have been holding back, jumping in with both feet. I think at the end of the day, they're going to just choose to kind of go for it and start this new phase and this new life with you. So I'm going to say, if there has been some back and forth with anyone, it's a moving forward. It's taking action. It is moving to the next step, Two of Cups. I'm going to say somebody has realized that I had to make a choice. I either have to be all in or I'm going to lose you. And they realize that you're too good to lose. So they're smart. They have realized that you're not going to wait around for this person to decide what they want. You're not an option. You're not a try me out for a little while, and if you don't like it, you can return me to the store. You are a real person with feelings, and if you're putting some energy into this person and you're being sincere with your feelings, then this person will lose you if they don't return it, because you're going to be too good for them. So there's a part of me that says either snooze, you lose, right? If they don't step forward and make a change that they're all in, or say to you, I'm all in, I really feel like they know they'll lose you. I have a King of Wands. You could be with anybody and they know it. I have a 9 of Wands. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. For some reason, they feel like the start of a relationship is hard, or they feel that relationships are always hard. And that could be coming in as the relationships that they had in the past were hard, that they always had to work extra hard to make somebody happy. They were constantly doing new things and giving more. And this person could be very generous. And it's almost a sense of no matter how much I gave, it wasn't ever enough. So I feel like they have that in the background of their head, but you're not that person. You're not that person with your hand out. You're not that person that somebody has to prove their love through material things or the life that I expect you to give me. So they have some resentment towards somebody from their past for that. Probably was the hesitation, probably the spirit saying something about wondering why. Okay, why now? Why you? Why are you picking them? Why have you come into their life at this stage? So let's keep going with that. Wondering why now is what Spirit asked me. So let's see why now. So there could be something going on in their life that it just took them a long time to get to this point. And they are still struggling with, I gave somebody everything and it still wasn't enough. So what makes me think this time will be different? This time is different because it's somebody new. It's you. You're not that person. Spirit, please share with me. I have a transformation. I'm hoping they've changed also. I hope that they have put a lot of energy into letting that past go, realizing that not everybody behaves and acts the same way, that you have to give people trust. You have to allow people in to have what you want. Not everything is turmoil. They're afraid they're going to put themselves in a situation. They're remembering what it was like, I'm going to say towards the end of a bad relationship. There was probably a lot of drama. It could have been a really bad divorce. And unfortunately, they're holding on to that. So they're afraid that I don't ever want to go through this again. And I think if you asked anybody, nobody wants to go through this again. And just because you meet somebody new doesn't mean you're going to go through it again. So this person has to get over that. It can be different this time, Spirit saying. I have oblivious. I was blind. Love is blind. So they have to take off their blindfold. They have to see what's right in front of them. They have to see their part in a relationship, their contribution, Spirit just said. They can't just go into it blindly. I want to travel. I do want to get on this train with you. I do want to be on the right path, the right track with you. Full steam ahead is how that just came into me. So they're battling the past, I would say. I would think that that's probably why we were going back and forth, or we will go back and forth. But I do feel like they also have to choose to either be all in or lose you. And that's really what it's going to come down to. Be all in. So you're not going to settle for less than that. You're not going to settle for waiting. You're not going to allow this kind of part-time, casual relationship because it works for them, because there's no commitment. I don't feel any of that. I feel like you are going to say, I really want more. And if that's not something you can give me, then I need to look elsewhere. So here, let's get some initials. So here's some initials, first initials, last initials. Let's see what your initials are saying today. Okay. Let's organize these a little bit. I have an H, T, A, Y, D. I have an N, U. I have a P, Q, a K, K, Q, T. I have an I, an L, and the letter V. Okay, so those could definitely be connecting to you or to somebody on your mind or somebody coming towards you. And let's get a first letter, second letter of a first name or a last name. Let's see if some of you can connect to these. I have a B-E, T-I, H-A, J-E, H-E, K-A, L-A, G-A, J-A, A-A, A-L, and a T-H. So some of you could definitely be connecting to those letters. Spirit, please share with me, what else do you need us to know about this connection? Someone who has decided that you've opened their heart enough to be all in, finally. They struggled with it. They struggled with, well, what if, what if it's like my past? What if I find myself in this turmoil all over again, like reliving, something bad, but that wasn't you. I have a Wolverine, fierce, unpredictable, inner demons. Yeah, I feel like they were very protective of themselves for such a long time, and they took a long time to get back their probably peace of mind. And I feel like that's what they're struggling with. I have a crow. Crows remember everything. They remember, they're observant, strong memories. So that is what they're struggling with. Just be yourself. Remind them that you're not the person that they struggled with, that you can have something totally different. I want to get going. I do feel like I am ready to take the risk again. I'm determined to make it work, Spirit just said. So there's a sense of, I know we can make this work. And I know it was because of me that it wasn't working or it wasn't moving in the direction it should have been. So they're accepting that they know they were holding this connection back. A domino effect. It's set in motion, a chain of events. So something creates this motion. I'm just going to say they take action, whatever the action is. It could be, not that you gave them an ultimatum, because I wouldn't want you to, but the action of, you could have started pulling away. You could have been losing interest in them. You weren't going to chase them. You've been patient all this time. And then all of a sudden they realize that, your energy is pulling away, and they don't want that either. They're going to want to be with you. They got to get over their own inner demons. That's really what's going on. I have a sunrise. How gorgeous. Happy beginning, a new day, hope, seeking clarity, a bright future, a fresh start for them. So I do like just the word happy beginning. That's really what it's going to take. It's somebody who just looks at this and says, I have everything to lose if I push this away. I have everything to gain if I move forward and take action and accept you and accept what's in front of me. So somebody who finally has a wake-up call to what is right in front of them. Spirit, please share with me some personality traits or anything about this connection. A happy soul. I want to be happy. It took them a long time to be happy. And it took you a long time to be happy. You don't want to bring somebody into your energy that's going to drag you down. You want to have somebody that lifts you up and wants to be. You're not going to beg, Spirit just said. You're not going to beg somebody to be with you. They either want to be with you or they don't. And I feel like it's been made crystal clear. And if they decide they don't want this, then they need to walk away and let you find what you are looking for. I do not feel like they're going to let you walk away. I have a Romeo, the choice, a seducer. I feel you in my soul, they're saying. So I think that you have found something deeper, but the fact that they've been holding back, you haven't been able to get to that level. You want them to kind of let go so that they truly let you in and you guys can both relax and just love each other. I have the Lady Whisper, flirting, loving words, energetic messages. So you can see that the love is there. You can see that and I guess that's why you were hopeful for this person, because you could see that there's such a good side to this person. And it was almost like, I wish I could take the pain away. You can't take somebody else's pain away. You can just be yourself and be a part of their life, but you can't take their pain away. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. Maybe we'll get some additional clues in this beautiful bowl. So let's get some charms. Okay, I'm going to start with this. I don't know what kind of stone this is, but how it came into me was the word rusty, because it's the color rust. So somebody who's like rusty at relationships, like I've got to scrape the rust away and I've got to refinish it so that I'm polished and shiny again. So they probably have been pushing relationships away for a little while. I have the letter P. Okay. I have the letter E. I have a K. Okay. I have an April, month of April, month of July. I have what's over here, some bunch of months. Okay, I have another April. I have an August, July, August, and I have October. So those could be birthday months. They could have a lot of activity in those months. All right, I have the number, let me see if I can get this. Okay, number 26, 26 of the month, 26 days, 2026, the year. This is the year. I have a bird on a ring. So I feel like they're talking about you is how it's coming into me. I feel that they are, I'm going to say, having like a heart-to-heart with a friend, somebody close to them that says, why am I pushing this away? What am I doing? And the other person says, this person's a really good person and she's been waiting, he's been waiting, and they're not going to wait much longer for you. You're going to lose them. So I feel like whoever they're talking to, they could be the one that really makes it look like it's black and white, not necessarily you. And it was like a wake-up call that I don't want to lose you. I have mittens and I have a snowflake, and how those are coming into me is being left out in the cold. It's been a long time since I found somebody like you. It's been a long time since I have wanted to be with somebody. So I don't want to be left out in the cold. You know, and it's one of those feelings like people make choices and then they look around and it's like they're in a situation because of the choices they made. So if this person doesn't take action and doesn't want to be all in, they shouldn't be surprised that they're out in the cold. They shouldn't be surprised that you move on and you find somebody else who does want to be with you. So that's really what's happening here. I have a coat. I'm going to say left out in the cold, kind of all these winter clothes. And even a boot. There's even a boot. Yeah. So you're all dressed up. I don't want to be out in the cold. Somebody's out in the cold. I have a heart. You've captured their heart. And then I have a cat with stars and the moon. Someone has a cat. Somebody has been alone, living alone with their animals for a while. If they have to continue to live alone with their animals, they're perfectly happy. So that feels nice also. So is this person having a wake-up call? I'm going to say yes. Now, some of you may have not even gone through this yet, and it's how the energy is going to come into you. But you're not going to wait around for them. You are going to let them know what you need and want. And if that's not what they need and want, then you are going to find somebody who does want that. But you can see in them that they are a kind soul and they do have a lot to offer. So you do want to be with them. Spirit, please share with me any additional clues that you have for us. I have a best friend. That felt like I'm really getting connected to you. I'm really getting to know you. I have a Sagittarius. I have a Taurus. I have them healing a heartbreak. You can heal and fall in love at the same time. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to get over my past. I have an Aries. And I have a Scorpio today. And Spirit, what else do you have for us? Let's see. Let's get a couple of these. These are just a couple more clues. Enjoys tarot readings. That could be you. That could be them. They could enjoy it also. Hopefully you both watch my channel. Has olive skin. They like to use their initials often. Maybe they sign their name with their initials. Has dark skin. Strawberry hair. Sometimes I feel that as it has like a highlight of strawberry when you look at it in the sun. Physically active, likes to work out. Is a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Loves puzzles, board games. I feel like on my phone, I'm not necessarily feeling setting things up, but on my phone, I have a particular game I play all the time. Owns a cat. I'm in agreement with an animal, definitely on either side. Has blue eyes. Has an odd numbered birth year. Let's get a couple more. They will be the one to initiate the contact. And will be the one to ask you out. Okay, so, and I also feel like will be the one to admit their feelings and say, I really do want to make this work. I really do want to be with you. So I choose to be in this relationship. I choose to put in more effort. Some of the things that maybe you are looking for them to say at this point. So they're turning towards you, as what Spirit just said. They're not turning away from you. So you could be feeling they've been turning away from you. So turning towards you is how they're saying it. So I will take that. Spirit, please share with me. Whoa. Okay, you are wrong. Do you even care? We could have gone through something recently. I left because you told me to. we could have gone through something recently where we had a conversation about, or if you're not going to be all in, let me know. And you may have, I don't want to say accuse them of not caring or accuse them of not wanting to be in a relationship. And they could have bounced back and said, you're wrong. I do want a relationship. So yeah, sometimes the beginning is the hardest part, the starting. I would do anything for you. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, very generous. You make my heart full. They said that right from the beginning, didn't they? I'm opening my heart because I feel you in my soul. So you make my heart full. They said passion right from the beginning, and I felt that my heart was full, or this kind of warmth coming into me. I sometimes wonder if you care. How could you not wonder? If you don't know where you stand with someone, you don't know where you're going with someone, because all somebody ever says is, I don't know what I want. At some point you push it away. You just say, hey, when you find out what you're looking for, let me know. And you get frustrated. So that's probably what happened. Spirit saying definitely. That's definitely what happened. All right, so let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to help bring these two souls together, if that's what's meant to be. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for all of your kind words. I really appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com. Also, if you could please visit my other two channels. I have two channels here, other two channels, and those links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aquarius. We'll see you soon.